Welcome friends, in this one I'm going to show you how to find the following. 3 over 2x squared minus 7 over 6x, and if you are in my class this will be our next quiz, keep that in mind. Alright, so let's see here. Observations, this is a 2, this is a 6, the numbers are different. Second observation, this is x squared, this is x. The variable parts are different. We have to make them the same so we can subtract the fractions. So let's take a look. Let's do the LCM here as follows. So look at the multiples of 2. That's 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and then 2 times 3 is 6. So remember, we get this 6 here from doing 2 times 3. That 3 right here is important, okay? That 3, the fact that I got to multiply 2 by 3 to make it into 6. Keep that in mind, okay? Look at the 6. Well, the multiples of 6, just 6 times 1, that's it. That's the same as 6. That's not that interesting. The point is, this is a 6, this is a 6, and to make the 2 into 6, I have to multiply by this 3. Keep that in mind, this 3 right here, okay? Now look at the x parts. Well, when you look at the multiples of x, so like, for example, x times x would be x squared, right? The other one, together with the 2 there, that's already x squared. So that means that these two are already matched, right here, okay? So this x squared right here, that's going to come from doing, remember, x times x, like this. So you have to keep that in mind. Now let's make use of that over here. Okay. So I'm going to write 3 over 2x squared. And then I'm going to multiply this by, to make the 2 into 6, I got to multiply by 3 over 3. Right, where am I getting this 3 over 3? Because remember, over here I had 3, correct? To make 2 into 6, you multiply by 3. And then here, 3 over 3 is really just, again, a form of the number 1. That's all it is. You're allowed to ever and only multiply by a form of the number 1. And then you're going to do minus 7 over 6x. Again, what's missing here is x. So you're going to multiply by x over x, like this. Let me stress this. This is a form of the number 1 right here. All right, then you go through this process a little bit. So let's see. Work on this. So 3 times 3 is going to give you a 9. All right, then you're going to have 2x squared times 3 is going to give you 6x squared. Then you're going to have negative 7x, so minus 7x. And then you're going to have 6x times x, which is going to give you 6x squared. And now the denominators are the same. So that's what we want. So I'm going to write down the line. Then you can just operate. Copy this once, so it's going to be 6x squared. And then 9 minus 7x is just 9 minus 7x, right? This is the answer pretty much. I'll call this A for answer right here. 9 and negative 7 are unlike terms. You cannot combine them further. That's it. All right, so that's pretty much finished. Now look at this one. Negative 8 over 3x squared minus 5 over 2x cubed. Same principle applies. If you need to, you first get a list of multiples. All right, so take the multiples of 3 and 2. So let's see. I have to be careful so when I get confused with the two questions. So this is this question here. So multiples of 3. Actually, no, I'm going to put that over here. Multiples of 3, write those out. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. All right, multiples of 2, write those out. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6, right here. All right, so 6. All right, that part is done. We're going to have to make the 3 into 6. We're going to have to make the 2 into 6. And look at the x squared part and the x cubed part. Right? So multiples of x squared. Well, x times x would be x cubed, right? So to get x cubed, you need x squared times x. Okay? Look at this x right here. You're going to have to multiply x squared by x to get x cubed to match the x cubed with the 2. So in other words, in practice, it looks like the following. You're going to do negative 8 over 3x squared. And you're going to multiply by the following. To make 3 into 6, you're going to multiply by 2 over 2. And to make x into x cubed, you're going to multiply by x over x. So this right here, this is a form of the number 1 as always. And then minus 5 over 2x cubed. All right, you have to multiply the x cubed here will match the x squared times the x. 3 times 2 is 6. To make 2 into 6, you got to multiply by just 3 over 3 this way. Okay, so this one is simpler. Again, the big idea though is that this is a form of the number 1 right here. And then you worked with this a little bit, so let's see here. You're going to have negative 8. Okay, more chalk. Hold on. Come on, chalk. There you go. Negative 8 times 2x is negative 16x. So negative 8 times 2x. And then negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Okay? And then the bottom, you're going to have 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. That's the 6th part, right? And that's going to be x squared times x, which is going to be x cubed. You need a case, right? So 2 times 3 is 6. And then here, it's already x cubed. So you end up with this. At this point, this is all you can do. This is pretty much the answer right here. Okay, with the negative. Because negative 16x and negative 15 are unlike. This doesn't have x, this does have x in it. That's all you can do. So that's the answer. And the same thing over here. Remember, this is the answer for the previous one. And these are examples of doing these kinds of questions. Again, the goal is always, because you have fractions, you have to make the denominators the same any way you can. Often in practice, that means perhaps, look at the LCMs. But that's it. So please leave a like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video.